feel sadness. Yes, the LGBT always wins. TV media, we're the best and we want all the smoke. We're taking pleasure in meeting you. Midnight Music is a label that you don't take for a joke.
All right, you guys. So it is your boy Ticket. Shouts out to the Lions Den basketball community. Salute to my brother A Weapons. He rep Midlife Music. Make sure that you guys go to tickettv.media.com, get the music, the merch, and go to my Instagram at Ticket TV Media. Follow me on Instagram, and let's talk about the situation with Paul Pierce. As Paul Pierce has a serious situation. Well, I would say serious because UD won't smoke. Now, I'm gonna say this: Udonis Haslem, and y'all hit the like button as y'all come on in, and make sure y'all share this video too. Share all of our videos so that the notifications will be sent out to y'all. A lot of y'all not getting notifications on some of our videos. It's because y'all not hitting the like button, and y'all not sharing the video. But to give y'all a quick rundown on what happened, shout out to Udonis Haslem and Mike Miller. They got a new podcast show out called The OGs. They're doing a great thing over there. I love their podcast show. And on one of the episodes of their podcast show, Udonis Haslem was talking about the situation with Bill Russell. And, you know, he was basically talking about, he basically made some statements. Everybody heard the statements he made. Some people liked it. Some people didn't like it. People who were defending the, people who were defending the Miami Heat liked his comments. People who weren't defending the Heat and were Boston Celtics fans despised his comments. Now, he made some similar statements about Bill Russell, not Bill Russell in general, but when Bill Russell passed away, the NBA put patches on all these guys' jerseys in honor of Bill Russell, and they hung, his jersey in their rafters. Now, that made Udonis Haslem infuriated. And he said the reason why he was infuriated is because not any Miami Heat jersey would ever be hung in a Boston Celtics rafter. And so he said, why in the world are they putting Bill Russell's jersey in our rafters? And then he made some derogatory statement about Bill Russell that made a lot of people upset. He said blank Bill Russell. That made a lot of people upset around NBA circles. He came out and apologized, said, look, it's not personal against Bill Russell. I'm just telling the truth. He said that Boston, he basically went through how vile and despicable and disgusting that the Boston Celtics fans are. He basically went through how that rivalry is real between him and Boston and those guys. And he basically said to this day, it's still beef and at its own site. And that if he catch any one of them Boston Celtics anywhere, he don't care if it's in the supermarket or whatever, it's going to be cheese dip flying on aisle 4, is what he said, more or less. Pointing out his beef with all the Boston Celtics players. So Paul Pierce and them caught wind of that and caught wind of what he said. And Udonis Haslem recently just had his jersey retired. So UD had his jersey retired by the Miami Heat. Now, he's not going in the Hall of Fame and none of this other stuff. He just had his jersey retired. Well, in response to him having his jersey retired, old boy wasn't feeling that. He was not feeling that. What I mean by saying he wasn't feeling that, he was upset. And I'm talking about big time upset. So what happened is him being angry, him being heated, and him being upset. What happened is that he told Udonis Haslem that, hey man, you know what I'm saying? He basically told him that you don't deserve no jersey retirement ceremony. You ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He said those type of things are earned, not given. So basically he's saying that Udonis Haslem was given a jersey retirement ceremony and that basically he didn't deserve that. Now, if you guys rewind, remember Draymond Green had gotten into it with Paul Pierce. Remember when Paul Pierce was retiring? Paul Pierce wanted a farewell tour, allegedly. And Draymond Green came out going in on Paul Pierce saying, man, you ain't Kobe. Everybody ain't getting no farewell tour. So now the tables is turned, and now Paul Pierce is on Udonis Haslem's helmet saying, man, look, man, you know what I'm saying? Them type of things is earned, not given, as far as your retirement, as far as your jersey being hung in the rafters. As the Miami Heat hung Udonis Haslem's jersey in the rafters, he spent his entire career with the Miami Heat. So now this beef is really on Bro, he stated just some of the things that I told you guys. Like when a lot of people ask me why I don't like the Boston Celtics, that is the main reason why. Is that their fans? Their fans are some of the worst fans in the NBA. They're some of the most vile, and I'm talking about the things they say to you, the way they disrespect you. Him and Mike Miller basically explain this stuff, about the Boston Celtics fans and the things they would do and the things they would say. And Udonis Haslem had a real problem with the Boston Celtics fans because of their lines of disrespect that they would continuously cross and go to any limit to disrespect any other player from the opposing squad. And we've heard them disrespect players from their own team. Marcus Smart said that Boston Celtics fans called him an N-word in the streets. You know what I mean? But only a guy like Jason Whitlock would tell y'all somebody could do that, and that is not racist. Jason Whitlock said that on my channel, that somebody can come call you, from a different race, call you the N-word, and it's not racist. He said it's basically just bad behavior, rudeness. That's what he said. Well, other people take it a different way. And a lot of you guys cheerleaded what Jason Whitlock said on this channel, and I thought that was utterly despicable that you guys cheerleaded what he said and said, "Oh, he sounds so intelligent. He sounds right." No, he don't. No, he don't. And so again, where's Jason Whitlock's videos on the situation with the allegations against the New York Knicks owner James Dolan? Jason Whitlock, Stephen A. Smith, and all these dudes can sit up here and argue with each other all day. They can talk about brothers all day long, but this man, Josh Giddey, has some serious allegations against him. Jason Whitlock said, "I don't really know Josh Giddey, so I ain't really gonna touch that too much." And then when it comes to James Dolan, Jason Whitlock, where is his harsh criticism and his asking of the NBA to do a full investigation into James Dolan? There is none. There is none. James Dolan's facing allegations with Harvey Weinstein. These dudes are all quiet. See what I'm saying? But this type of foolishness y'all let go on, and y'all get mad at me when I cook dudes three the hard way when I run up on them. So, anyways, though, back to what I was saying. So, Udonis Haslem basically was just pointing out all of the stuff that was in the history between him and those guys from the Boston Celtics, and he was just like, "Look, man, I don't like none of them dudes." And he said, "Look, it's on site to this day." He said, "So them guys, they still harbor that beef," and this explains why Kevin Garnett was so upset when Ray Allen went over to the Boston Celtics. This kind of explains it more because of the simple fact that if you look at it, he was heated when Ray Allen went over to the Boston Celtics. It was like the ultimate betrayal. And him and Ray Allen did not get along for years over that. And so I think this is a little bit more the reason why he felt the way he felt, because of that whole circle of beef that they had going on at that time between the two franchises. And he like, "Yo, you went over there and joined the ops." So KG really took that to heart for a long time. Now him and Ray Allen got back on the same page. They cool now. Paul Pierce, from what I'm hearing, kind of mended that fence and brought that situation back together. But that situation between them and the Miami Heat, Udonis Haslem said it's real, and said he still got smoke with these dudes, and said he still won't smoke with them. And he said if he run into any of them, you know what I'm saying, that they gonna get to get into it straight up, no questions asked. He said if he running into any of them from the Miami Heat, he said he can run into them into the store anywhere. He said it's on site when he catch one of them dudes. And so I know Paul Pierce got a whiff of that, and Paul Pierce wasn't feeling that. And so Paul Pierce said what he said. You know what I'm saying? And so now we back at square one. I told you guys. And this is the one thing I liked about the NBA, you guys, in that era, is I like the guys actually had real rivalries. They really wanted to go at each other. They really wanted to beat each other. You know what I'm saying? Guys really wanted to test you, and they really wanted to show how great they were. And I really, you understand what I'm saying? Respect what's going on. And I mean that. I really respect what's going on in this situation. I really do. I really respect what's going on in this situation. And so, me personally, just sitting back, watching this thing from afar, while I don't want to see nobody get hurt, I love the competitive nature in guys. I love the fact that these dudes was really going at it. It wasn't no manufactured. It wasn't no watered down. And it was actually, you actually had real rivalries. Now in the NBA, you don't have those no more. Guys ain't as passionate about the game as they used to be. And that waters down the game. That waters down the NBA product. Y'all smash the like button as you guys come on in the building. That waters down the product. And I think that has hurt the NBA in the long run, is that the product has been watered down. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that if the NBA can somehow fix that problem and get it back on track, I think that it'll help somewhat. But I just think right now the product is so bad, it's so watered down that a lot of people have lost confidence in the NBA and what's going on around the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Because of this type of stuff. So I mean, these are my thoughts on it. You guys can give me your thoughts on it. But again, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, nothing too crazy happened. But the beef is still real. And the beef was real when they was playing, and it's real now. And so you guys let me know what y'all think. Do y'all feel like Udonis Haslem deserves to have his jersey hung in the rafters for the Miami Heat? I do. He spent all those years with the franchise. He got championships, multiple championships with him. Uh, he was a big part of that team. He was a cornerstone of that team. He wasn't a superstar, but you're not saying that he's a Hall of Famer. You're not saying he's getting a statue. You're just saying he had his jersey hung up in the rafters, and I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? The guy that meant that so much to that team, heart and soul of that team. I don't have a problem with him getting his jersey hung. It ain't like he going to the Hall of Fame and nothing like that. You guys let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Ticket TV Media. That's my Instagram right there on the screen. Make sure y'all go follow me on the gram. Salute to everybody that follow me on the gram. I'ma holler at y'all, man. Holler back.